Hello friends, you're with the Lonesome Gamer and I'm playing Hostage Negotiator. And this is a review copy. So there definitely will be some changes in the components. For example, these are not the original cubes. And I don't know, maybe some other things might change. And I made actually a mistake during the first video. I forgot these special rules here. Anytime there are two ones in the final result of a threat roll, Donna kills a hostage. And if there are two sixes, she releases a hostage. So actually, I watched my video again, and she would have released one hostage, one additional hostage, but sadly she would also have killed two hostages. So that's now the actual situation. Still, it's looking not bad. Overall there are, let me see, I think 13 hostages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, yep. So we got 13 hostages. And we have to save at least 7 of them, because we have to save at least half of them. And then we have to either capture or eliminate Donna Scarborough, the hostage taker. So that means we only need 2 more hostages, and then we could actually shoot her, for example. That is an option. Still, I think we should continue with our basic strategy. That would be to try to just calm her, and yeah, then we'll see what we can do. So yeah, right now she's a little more angry because here you can see the threat level is at 3. So I think it's again time to play that card here. Just stay calm. We only have 2 dice now. So let's hope for the best here. Whoa, yes, what a start. Great. So yeah, we managed to do that. And she will release another hostage. Okay, very, very good. And that goes down 2. So I think that actually might have been the critical roll of the game. That might be the winning roll. These 2 sixes here. Fantastic. So now we are again in this 3-stage area. We only need one more. We only need one more hostage. So it's looking really good now. Okay, let's see what we can do. I think I'm gonna play keep cool. Try to bring her down even far further. We got now 3 dice. Oh, that wasn't good. There's nothing we can do about that. So what happens is we lose a conversation point. But we can go on. The conversation is not over yet. So, okay. Let's see, I guess I'm gonna play the small talk card, try to gain a few conversation points now. Well, at least one success. And yeah, that's okay. So that gives me 2 conversation points here. So I have 1 now. And let's do another small talk. Yeah, that's cool. So, 2 more conversation points. And now I'm actually thinking about stopping the conversation phase. I could buy now. Well, I got okay. Damn, I'm not sure if this is such a great idea. It's hard to say. Okay, so my basic idea is now that, well, I could now try to gain some conversation points during the next turn. So I'm thinking about buying these cards here, just a few more minutes. If I'm really lucky, it gives me +4. If I'm not doing so well, only +3, but it's still a lot. So basically I want that card here, Sniper, take the shot. And that would be definitely good. And because if I got 2 successes here, there will be 2 hostages released and the abductor is killed. 1 success, the abductor is killed. Well, okay, after thinking this through, I think this is actually not the best idea, because if we kill her, then there will be a second in command. And I thought about giving her the bus, maybe. To gain an additional die. I don't know, there are some... it's hard to say. So I think what we're gonna do first now is we're simply gonna wait. No, we gotta... damn, we gotta take a card. Okay, so first let's take this Keep Cool card. It's free here. But wait, we might... we could also do this minor extraction. I think this is a good idea. Okay, so we're gonna buy for $3 another card. That makes sense. And then I'm gonna discard these 2. They give me 2 additional points, and I'm gonna spend them. But technically, I should have first discarded them and gain the points and then spend the cards. And I'm gonna buy Just Stay Calm and the minor extraction for 5, and then I get this Keep Cool card. Yeah, I think that's okay. Okay. So, and then we come to the next terror phase. Don't test me, roll a die. If the result is less than or equal to current threat level, she will kill a hostage. So basically we need to roll more than a 1. Oh, damn it. of course. So she kills another hostage. Great. Okay. So what can we do now? Well, yeah. Okay, so actually I think what I'm trying to do is I'm going to play this keep cool card. Or just stay calm. It's hard to say. No, I think keep cool is fine for now. Yes! And another great roll. 2 6s. So this is it actually. She's in trouble now. She released another hostage. So there are only 3 left now. And that means we got the majority of hostages now released. Very good. Furthermore, she's now extremely relaxed. So that's definitely great. Oh, and I forgot actually, all these cards go back here. Into the available area. So now, yeah, I think we can do the minor extraction now. So let's hope for the best here. Well, that's 1 success, lucky, but we made it. So she actually releases another hostage, but it says here, I don't know who was in there, but it wasn't our team. We've done nothing aggressive. Do you have anyone on your team you don't really trust? So she released that hostage, but the threat level goes up 1. But that's basically not so bad. Finally, we'll now play Just Stay Calm and roll 3 dice. It's bad because she will shoot. No, yeah, we have a success, but anyway, she shoots a hostage. Yeah, just stay calm, baby, and we were successful with that. But hey, man, let's shoot a hostage. Maybe it was an accident. Okay, so the threat level goes down and another hostage is killed, but, and this is interesting now because, no, it's only 1. Yeah, it's only 1 success. So the threat level goes only down 1 step. Okay. So there is now only 1 hostage left in the hostage pool. Now if there is no hostage left in the pool and another hostage would be saved, but not during the terror phase, during the normal conversation phase, then the abductor instead does surrender. And we could capture him or her and we win immediately because we have saved the majority of hostages. So we can't buy any cards, but we will gain the ones that are free, which is good. And then we draw a tarot card. So this is now a minor demand. It says water. Okay, and these minor demands can be interesting. Concede during any conversation for 1 die until conversation ends. The penalty is when any threat roll is failed, the conversation ends immediately. So sometimes they can give you advantages and the penalties are not that bad. Okay, so what are we doing now? I suggest we do this keep cool action. That's definitely good. If we're successful, the last hostage will be released. And yes, we are. So yeah, threat level would go down once more, but that is not possible, so instead she releases the last hostage. And that brings her in a pretty weak position in negotiations about hostages. So now we should be able to win this pretty easy. And my idea is now actually I could concede one of these demands now. If I do that, she would release more hostages, and that actually means if that is not possible, if there are no hostages left in the pool, do the following when a hostage would be saved. The abductor surrenders and is captured. So that's also a little funny idea, but if we give her now the money, she immediately surrenders. So basically now what we would do is, let's do some small talk, let's gain some conversation points. Well, actually we don't have to roll here. That's actually pretty easy, because for each card we throw away, we would gain 1 conversation point. So what we simply could do now is, we can throw away these 4 cards now. The last ones we have, that would give us 4 conversation points. And that is enough to convince our superior to give her $10 million. We do, we give her the money, and she said, "Whoa, okay boys, just stop this, it's all crazy, I've done this, I surrender." Yeah, okay, great, this is it, we made it. That's the end of the game now. Okay, so that was now a very short video actually, and yeah, that was Hostage Negotiator. Maybe a few words about the game. Well, as I said, these are not the final components here. I think they will come up with some meeples, and I think that stuff is wooden. I'm not sure, but I think so. So, yeah, components are fine, obviously. The cards are also, well, good cards, standard. So there is nothing wrong with the components. The art, I like the back side of the cards, they look good, and the art is also fine. It's this is kind of funny here, and the other ones look also good. I think the theme works fine in this game, and it is pretty strong. I mean, obviously in some way the game is a little abstract, the mechanics shine through pretty clear, but anyway, I mean, there is a nice story told, first of all with these background stories of the abductors, and yeah, you kind of get a feel that you are talking or trying to convince a person and trying to negotiate with her, and it's this thing you really yeah, you really negotiate about every single hostage, you know, come on, give me that one and give me that one, and then so it's kind of interesting to to make her release one hostage after another. It's this, yeah, let's say this feeling of a hard negotiation kind of shines through. There is no doubt about that. That works fine here. The same applies to the tarot cards, the demand cards. They also help definitely to tell the story. So these are the good points of the game, and I'm pretty sure. Well, I like that. I like the game a lot, and I'm pretty sure I will play that again from time to time. But there are also some, well, some downs here. One is, it's a little repetitive, because basically you only try to influence these two values, conversation points and the threat level. And that's basically all you do. And in some way I wish there would be maybe more factors, or maybe more challenges. I could imagine, for example, some tarot card where the abductor gives you some kind of ultimatum where you have to, I don't know, you have to do something in 1 or 2 turns, and otherwise he would kill a few hostages, or if you do it, he would maybe release a few. So let's say you have to roll, I don't know, 3 successes, or yeah, a little bit like these demands, but maybe with a higher penalty if you not concede. That would be interesting. Could say, okay, you have a penalty for conceding and maybe a penalty for not conceding. So you have to make a decision here what you want. I think that would be, things like that could be interesting, and yeah, maybe it would be an idea to add that to the game. I mean, it's, as I said, it is in the Kickstarter phase. I don't know if this is already done here, if this is the real final product. I think it pretty much is, but maybe a few more cards could be added, or as far as I understand it, there will be also expansions. There will be abductor packs which add new abductors to the game. So maybe they could also add some tarot cards or conversation cards that bring a little more variety into the game. So yeah, that it's not only about trying to keep this thing down. And this is also the main strategy. I mean, it's pretty obvious. The fact that if that threat level is low, and if you can lower it even more, she will release a hostage. I don't know if that is such a good idea, because that means that all you want to do is you just try to lower and lower and lower the threat level. Maybe, I don't know, I mean, maybe you should be able to take some other cards. I mean, there are these cards which allow you to force her to release hostages. But basically you don't need these cards. You simply don't need them, because you simply can lower the threat level, and most of the time the risk, there is a lesser risk in lowering the threat level and making her release hostages this way than in trying to use these cards which force her to release hostages, but they are very often bring the threat level up. So most of the time you probably would try to do it without these cards. So it feels a bit like there is no need for these cards. And yeah, as I said, so the options are not that many. Okay. I don't know. So I played this game now with all 3 abductors, and with this other guy here, with this standard guy, this Arcane, and also with Donna, I actually managed to win pretty easy with this strategy, just keeping the threat level low. That was pretty good. I had a little more problems here with this guy, Edward Quinn. So maybe that one is a greater challenge, and maybe here you have to find another way to another strategy. It's possible. I lost against him because every time he would kill a hostage, he doesn't do that. Instead, what he does is the threat level goes up, and yeah, exactly. And if the threat level goes to K, he immediately kills all hostages. So that's quite a challenge. You have to constantly keep the threat level down. And let me see. Yeah. And you can win by conceding to his major demand. So this is interesting. These are actually different winning and losing conditions. So maybe if the abductor pack shows up, and I think you can already order them at Kickstarter with some other hostage takers, that could change the game quite a bit, and that gives you the variety it would need, I guess. Okay, so I hope you have an impression now, and yeah, it's a fun game. It's definitely tense. You've seen that. It really captured me. Replayability, not so sure about that. I think we need more abductors, and then I guess if they are clever, the replayability can definitely raise a lot. And we might also need a few other ideas with the tarot cards so that there is a little more variety. But then I'm definitely sure this can be a really great game, lots of fun. But already the way it is right now, I know this will be on my table, definitely, again and again, from time to time, no doubt here. But to be honest, as a customer in Europe, I wouldn't pay $50 for that, the way it is now. I gotta be honest about that. But for a fair price, also as a Euro customer, this is definitely worth it. Okay, so hope to see you in one of my next videos. Until then, bye.